what can you say in general about immigration and emigration to and from the UK, let's say post-Brexit, even if we take out the pandemic issues that obviously changed things a lot? Is it increasing? What kind of people are interested in going to the UK now that it's not part of the EU anymore? And what types of folks tend to leave the UK in search of new opportunities somewhere else?
I mean, after the Brexit, any UK national or citizenship, if he would like to, he will be able to visit all the European countries as a visitor for up to 90 days. Mm-hmm. And he can stay, he can do business meeting, he can, for pleasure, for medical, for family reasons. But if he would like to stay beyond the 90 days, he will not be able to use the EU law that was there before. He considered now as a third national. Third national, that means that any UK national is like an American or Canadian or Australian national. You have to go through different visa options available inside each country. There is no one visa for all. You have to apply in certain countries. For example, I'll give you, I have an experience in dealing with in Germany. If, for example, he is visiting Berlin and he stayed for 80 days and he would like to extend, he can apply for a certain visa that allow him to extend his stay inside Germany. And this will only apply to the German authorities. It's not EU-wide. So each country will have different visas. I cannot say that the UK nationals will be, they don't have a special status in the EU anymore. They have to follow the same guidelines like other non-EU nationals on all the EU countries. It's not, some countries is not that complicated, like Spain, Portugal, but you have to know the rules before applying. Some countries allow you to extend your visa or stay during your stay in the country. Mm-hmm. And some other countries tell you, no, you can extend beyond the 90 days. You have to leave the country, or we can say it's called the Schengen zone, and then come back with a different visa to be considered as a long-term resident. And this kind of differentiation, we will make sure that we will address this problem with the VISXA platform.
All right. So the 90 days is EU-wide, right? But going beyond the 90 days to go on to a specific visa, that is down to the individual country.
Yes, right. That's one thing. What I can add on top of this, the 90-day rules, I can give you like example. I'm Mohammed, UK national. I'm traveling tomorrow to buy flight to Paris. When I get into the airport, they stamp my passport as entering into the Schengen zone. So I come at the first of the months. I'll be able to travel inside the all the EU Schengen zone freely. I don't have to be stamped again. I can travel whatever by train, by bus, or by air. And then before the 90 days expire, I have to leave the Schengen zone. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, I could get penalty, I could ban, I can have problems. So I need actually to leave the Schengen zone before the 19 days. And the EU authorities is very checking it on days, because you have to get a stamp in and out. So if I stay in France for 30 days and then go to Germany, Croatia, and then Greece, and then Portugal, and whatever, and then so I have to leave. For example, my last country was Portugal. I have to leave from Portugal to outside the Schengen zone before the 90 days run up, and I will not be able to do this during 180 days. So I cannot fly back. For example, I cannot fly from the Schengen zone to Ukraine, for example, which is non-Schengen zone country, and then I fly back instant. No, I have to stay out for at least 90 days.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that's changed a lot of plans for UK citizens. I know that people love to retire to Portugal, to Spain, It's warm there, the weather's nice. But what about people coming into the UK? What are the trends post-Brexit? Is it still a destination for people? What's going on there?
I mean, right now in the UK, well, Ada mentioned that the immigration scale is totally under a lot of development, and a lot of changes. One of the easiest visas or the easiest route for EU nationals to come to the UK is to prove that they are highly skilled enough and they will be able to look for a job. If they are looking for a job, that's one thing. But in the same time, if they would like to stay more than the UK is more. I mean, they give EU nationals to stay up to 180 days, not 90 days. So they can stay up to 180 days, but they have the same restrictions like other nationals. They not be able to. They can do interviews, but they will not be able to actually apply for jobs. They can do business meetings, but they not be able to work for other companies while they in the UK. They have to be done and contracted and paid by their home countries. So they have to make sure that they are not violating or doing anything against their visit visa rules. They don't have to apply for visa, but they will be checked. They can ask a couple of questions when they come into the UK. Why are you coming here? How much time you will stay, and where you're coming back. So, and when you're flying back out of the UK. There is a lot of opportunities for entrepreneurs. There is something called UK Startup Visa. If anyone, EU nationals, would like to start a company in the UK that could be considered a startup, they can apply for this visa, and there's different routes and capabilities which we can explain in different in our next show.
Sure. Yeah.